distinguished Toastmaster. His speech title is The Best Toastmaster in the World. It is a level 3, the first of 2 electives, connecting with the audience. Visionary Connection Pathway. The duration of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Our third and final prepared speaker will try to connect you with using presenting in a somewhat funny way. The 3 key ingredients that make one to become the best Toastmaster in the world. Please welcome Roberto Becerra.
Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and future fan club members, I stand before you today not just as a Toastmaster, not just as a good Toastmaster, but as the best Toastmaster in the world. And no, I'm not saying this because I'm humble. I'm saying this because my mirror told me so early this morning, and I trust my mirror. After all, it's the only audience that never gives me a duly accomplished evaluation form full of so many suggestions. In fact, one time my mirror gave me standing ovation until I realized I just tilted it. Why do I believe I'm the best Toastmaster in the world? 3 reasons. First, polished speaking skills. Second, legendary speech preparation. And third, brilliant leadership. How do I speak? My speaking engagement outside Toastmaster is always razzmatazz. When I speak, audiences laugh, cry, and give me standing ovation, even though I'm just ordering coffee. Baristas hear me say, "1 latte please," and immediately burst into tears of joy. I once gave a table topic speech so inspiring that the mesmerized timer forgot to time me. Green light came on, yellow light came on, red light came on, and I was still speaking. No, I'm not that talkative. I'm just so inspiring. My voice is smooth as butter. If butter could deliver speeches. But unlike butter, I don't melt under pressure. If Shakespeare were alive today, he would probably be attending this meeting to see and hear me. And he would ask for my autograph and would say, "Et tu, Norberto, you stole my spotlight." Legendary is the way to describe my speech preparation. Other speakers prepare their speeches for hours. I do mine in minutes, sometimes in seconds. Why? Because genius does not need rehearsal. It needs caffeine and sometimes 2 donuts. I've mastered PowerPoint without the point, just the power. My slides are so good, they are not even existing. My secret weapon, I practice in front of my pet goldfish. When the fish swims away, does not swim away, I know this fish is good. If it blows bubbles, standing ovation. And when I practice my speech, at midpoint, I drop my Wi-Fi, my router applauds. Relieved that I stopped talking. Brilliance is the word that describes my leadership. As a leader, I inspire people to follow me, even if I'm just going to the restroom. That's what you call commitment and confidence in leadership. But most of all, it also means loyalty. My two clubs elected me president 3 times, unanimously. It's perhaps because I was the only candidate, and I treated to lunch the 6 other officers elected with me. In my other clubs, my victory is always landslide. The envy of lousy politicians who win by slimmest margin. I once organized a club meeting so efficient that it was done after even it started. People logged into Zoom, saw me smiling, and said, "Meeting adjourned?" My leadership is so efficient that even my alarm clock would ask for time management tips. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and future fan club members, being the best Toastmaster in the world is not just about speaking well, preparing speeches well, and leading well, or remembering to unmute yourself on Zoom. It's about confidence, commitment, passion, and not to let facts get in the way of a good story. So, until the Toastmasters world finds someone better, I humbly accept the title of the best Toastmaster in the world. And if any one of you disagrees strongly, I challenge you to a table topics duel. The winner takes the ballot, the timer, and the leftover cookies on that table. Mr. Toastmaster.